gentlemen, to the very first episode of the Spark Up Show. We will be talking about everything startup. I'm your host, Katakani Baloyi, aka Nwana Musadi, and I am an entrepreneur. I'm super excited to finally be putting this show out into the real world. It's been living and evolving in my head for a minute now. For those of you who haven't pieced it together yet, the idea behind the show is really simple. I want to help Africans become more involved in startups, either founding your own or lending your time and skills to someone who's decided to make that leap of faith. Now, I started my own business called the Picklebird Company, where I crowdsource artwork and produce it onto really awesome stuff. So I've decided to use my business as a case study for you guys to learn from. Now, during my journey, I've met a lot of really awesome and insightful people, from fellow entrepreneurs to MDs and CEOs of listed companies. I've taken the opportunity to have some conversations with them around what it takes to build a great business in our market, both locally and globally. Season 1 is all about the MVP. No, not most valuable player, but rather minimum viable product. Over the next few episodes, I'll be showing you what it takes to go from having an idea in your head to having a product that you can use to test the market. Make sure to tweet or Instagram us using @SparkUpShow or @NwanaMusadi for me, and connect on the Facebook page, The Spark Up Show. Our two hashtags for the season are #SparkUp and #GetInvolved. So make sure to be a part of the conversation with each episode with your comments, opinions, and feedback. And be sure to hit the follow button below. Now, without further ado, let's check out a few clips about the process of getting started. Enjoy.
If you've got at least the ability to read, I reckon it's always nice to read as much as you can. And when I say read, it doesn't only mean read academic texts. Read popular journals. Scour the internet. Look for motivational books. Read biographies. I find a lot of value that comes or that derives from looking at other people's experiences. But also seek out people who you have confidence in, be it in their wisdom, in the trades that they work in, be it in their experiences in life, be it their technical ability. Talk with these people, find a mentor, and a mentor, it could be someone older than you, it could be someone who's more experienced than you, but find someone who inspires and who you aspire to be like, or whose values you think are useful.
We operate in a market where our markets are product focused, physical products versus soft products like software solutions and whatnot. So the lean startup model leans far more towards software development, whereas in emerging markets and in Africa, the need for products like agriculture, farming, we've got to have a different methodology. So I don't think there is one core formula, but it's about the idea that you've come up with. You have to test it on people, because people are the ultimate test. If they're giving you money for it, you know that something is sticking, and then it's about finding a formula to improve that product, and it's about continuous searching from customers as to, do they like this, and you improve it. So you don't remain stubborn with what you've created, but you allow the market to help you mold the product. And once you find your sweet spot, then it's just about scaling your customer base.
Moving from ideas to concept, you got to do the iterations, you got to do the work, how the structure is going to work, P&L, your cap table, so how much you'd actually be offering, the team you have, which is very important, the trajectory of your product offering. So if it's a services, you can't give all your services up from the back. You have to have like a sort of path to say in the first 3 years, this is how we'll do it, I'm going to add this and this and this. And so once you have all that, you have a business. I think a great way is Sequoia have this list that they send out. It's a checklist for all startups who want to bid for finance. And that's a great checklist to use. So with every idea that I have, any entrepreneurial idea, I run through those 8 things. So I sort of I'll sit and I'll run through those 8 questions. And if I can answer all 8, it's an idea worth keeping. If I can't, it's not worth keeping, because it's not going to happen. So yeah, it's an iterations. Just keep doing what you do over and over. It's going to make sense the more you do it. You got to do something. That's essentially it. You got to do something.
That was some great advice in there. Get exposed and learn as much as you can. This will allow you to come up with even better ideas and concepts. Once you have your idea, start working towards it. Research, reach out to people in the field, try, fail, learn, then try again. Throughout my experiences, I've come up with a model I call PI for assessing ideas. Is it purpose linked for me as an entrepreneur or the end user? Am I internally driven to make it happen? Am I execution focused in my approach? PIE, PI. Ideas that match this basic model are more likely to become a reality because even if you come across challenges, and trust me, you'll have the motivation to keep going. The idea is that you'll get your start with the show, and as the show progresses, so will you and your business. It's all about the little things, making that one phone call, sending that email, starting that plan, Googling that ingredient. It might not seem like much, but if you do that consistently for 6 months, you'll look back and be amazed at how much progress you've made. Start small and build your way to that grand vision. So that's it for this week. We have another 5 awesome episodes lined up this season with even more amazing guests. Be sure to tune in next week where we'll take a closer look at establishing an MVP. 7 a.m. every Monday. Why? Because winners love Mondays. Now remember to follow the channel, follow us on social media, and hashtag get involved. For what we are about to do, Africa was never ready. Let's spark up.